Live with Kelly and Mark hosts preview their post-Oscar special and parody Nicole Kidman's Amk spot. Kelly Ripa's Live with Kelly and Mark anchor has made it an Oscars habit to be backstage for the first interview with a newly minted winner. Every year, the winners are so caught up in the experience that they eagerly call Ripa to feature in their next production or accompany them on their next vacation. Then they don't follow through. Never. I have not gotten a single role, and I have not been on a single vacation, she told Variety. When you interview people who have just received the pinnacle of their career, they say things they would not normally say. And then when you run into the celebrity a few months later, they have no recall of ever seeing us backstage. Live with Kelly and Mark will air its annual Live After the Oscars edition on Monday, March 11th, from Hollywood's Dolby Theatre, only hours after the Oscars conclude in the same spot. This year's guests include singer Andy Grammer, comedian Sebastian Maniscalco, and Elaine Welteroth, who will discuss Oscar fashion. Meanwhile, The Bachelor host Jesse Palmer will be the red carpet correspondent for Live at the Oscars, as well as appear the next morning on After the Oscars. Ripa is used to working virtually all night to make After the Oscars happen. However, this is her husband Consuelo's first experience, having taken over for Ryan Seacrest in April. "I'm ready to go," he replied. "I am not used to doing this. I'm used to attending all the parties and not working them, so I have to readjust." Ripa quipped that Consuelo had no idea what he's in for. "I believe he believes it's just like doing a regular program. I don't think he understands that it's basically 24 hours of non-stop effort." Indeed, after working backstage at the Oscars, the Live team immediately begins prepping for the following morning's broadcast, which airs at 6 a.m. Los Angeles time to coincide with the event's 9 a.m. at time slot. "I will go to the post-production office and then we start editing the show, piecing the show together, talking about what we want in the show packages versus what we don't think was a high point," she said. On good years, Ripa says she gets approximately 2 hours of sleep, which is arguably the most of anyone on her team. "I try to sleep sitting up with as little impact on my hair as possible, in the hopes that I'll be able to wear my Academy Award hair the next day, with mixed results," she went on to say. "And then we walk on the stage at around 4:45 in the morning for our soundcheck and walkthrough rehearsals." The Live post-Oscars broadcast usually begins with a tape segment. This year, Ripa and Consuelos will mimic the Nicole Kidman branding campaign that plays before every film at AMC theaters. "I am wondering, how can she appear like Nicole Kidman? I mean, they both have extremely different appearances. They're both beautiful," Consuelos stated. "But I walked onto set and I was stunned by how much she looks like Nicole Kidman."